what's going on, guys? It's Steve. Should LeBron James be worried about Kevin Durant? Absolutely positive. When LeBron played KD 5 years ago in the 2012 NBA Finals, that was a totally different Kevin Durant. This is the Kevin Durant that's grown, is surrounded with shooters, can score as efficient as ever, and can play defense. He can pass the ball. This guy is having his best season of his career. I know his points per game went down, but he's averaging 26, 8, and 5, or actually 8 and 6, I think, on 54% shooting, which is absolutely positively ridiculous. That's crazy. 54% shooting. It's really 55. It's 54.6, which is ridiculous. He's shooting 39% from 3 and 87% from the free throw line. This Kevin Durant is better than ever. Now, if you look at his teammate, Stephen Curry, is not as efficient as last year, but he's still 10 times better than the majority of the NBA. 25 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals on 47% shooting from the field, 41 from 3, and 92% from the free throw line. This deadly combo, add that with a Klay Thompson who's averaging 21, shooting efficient as ever. Add that with a Draymond Green that could do everything on the floor. And Kevin Durant is as lethal as LeBron in Miami. Now, not as good, but as lethal. There's a difference between being as good and as lethal. For example, I know this is a stupid analogy, but a shotgun. If you have let's say you have a rocket launcher or a shotgun, and someone's 10 feet away, they're both lethal as hell. But the rocket launcher's not as good because you might get hurt yourself. I know this is a stupid, really dumb analogy, but you get my drift. Anyway, so Kevin Durant's the best he's ever had. There's no team in the Western Conference that can compete with the Golden State Warriors. The Spurs can't. Kawhi is really good, but I don't think LaMarcus Aldridge is good enough to be able to compete because he's a little inconsistent. The Clippers injury, Chris Paul will be back by then, but who knows how that's gonna play out? Who knows if Melo's gonna get traded? The way he's been playing, I think he's averaging like 31 points per game his last 10 games. So I doubt he's gonna get traded now, which is ridiculous. Fake ass Knicks fans. And yeah, I'm calling out my own fan, man. My own family, man. I gotta call them out. What y'all did to my man Melo was absolutely disrespectful. It's crazy. But anyway, Kevin Durant is lethal. There's no competition in the Western Conference. So who the hell is going to stop the Golden State Warriors? There's only one team in the NBA that even stands a chance, and that's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, would they stand a better chance if they had Carmelo Anthony instead of Kevin Love? Hell to the yeah. Does it look like it's going to happen? Probably not. Hopefully it happens, but it probably won't happen. Getting Kevin Love on the Knicks and switching with Melo, possible, but not probable. So what do they have to do? And I still have yet, I told you guys this a few weeks ago, I'm trying to figure out how to stop the Golden State Warriors. If you guys were around when I first started this channel around playoff time last year, I was doing videos like how to stop the Warriors, how to slow down the Cavs, how to slow down the Raptors, how to slow down the Clippers, whoever. But I can't find a way to slow down the Golden State Warriors. I just can't. To me, it's crazy. There's nothing you can do. Because if you double team KD, you're done. You can't play zone because you can't be chasing them down trying to, recover. Because you're going to have to switch and swing and, you're going to have to run up and put your hand up. And if you run up on Curry, he's going to hesitate. You're going to jump and he's going to blow by you. If you hesitate on if you run up on Kevin Durant, he's going to do the same thing. Heck, he can just shoot over you. Curry can just shoot right over you. You don't give a damn how tall you are. He'll shoot right over you. It's crazy how unguardable this team is. It's ridiculous, man. So LeBron James, in order to beat the Golden State Warriors, he's going to have a monster performance. And I'm talking better than 2016. I'm talking better than 2015. I'm talking better than 2012 and 2013. He's going to have a monster performance. He's going to have to shoot as well as he did in 2014 when he shot 50% from the field, 60% from the field, 50% from 3, and like 80% from the free throw line. He's going to have to do that, put up around 35 to 40. And that's something that the Cavaliers are going to absolutely regret. Now, I still think Cleveland's going to do it because I believe in LeBron. He's the best player in NBA history, in my opinion. He's the best player in the world still. I still think LeBron is going to dominate. However, it's going to be his hardest matchup ever. His hardest matchup ever. There is nothing Cleveland could do now. You know, they should have. I mean, there's still time to get Melo. If they got Melo, it would be harder. You know, it would be easier for them to beat, you know, Golden State. Because if you look at Kevin Love's stats against the Warriors over the last year and a half, I think there's something like 9 points per game. That's absolutely ridiculous. He averages 21 and 11, but against the Warriors, around 9 points per game. Now, if you look at Carmelo Anthony, do you really think Melo's going to shy away from that big moment? You know, so to me, it should have been a no-brainer. I agree 100% wholeheartedly with Stephen A. Smith when he said they should have definitely traded for Carmelo Anthony. Kyrie, Melo, and LeBron? Oh my freaking goodness, that would be the best arguably one of the best offensive teams in the NBA. Arguably. You know, there's a whole bunch of things that come into play, but that would arguably be one of the best, you know, offensive teams in the NBA. Now, Kyrie Irving is also great offensively. You know, and it's not just going to come down to LeBron James. It's going to come down to Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love showing up. If Kevin Love does what he did last year in the finals, there's no way he is going to be able to beat the Golden State Warriors. If Kevin Love averages like 6-7 points per game, call it, book it. There's not enough offense to defeat the Warriors because it's bad enough that you're playing catch up, you know, on the Warriors on a good night. So imagine a bad night. You would stand no chance whatsoever. You would stand no damn chance on a bad night because regardless, you're always going to be playing catch-up. You're always going to be playing catch-up against this team. Curry, KD, Clay, that's 70 points right there. 71, actually. 77, actually. Actually, no, 72, excuse me. And then on top of that, add that with Draymond Green, who could explode. And the all-star Zaza Pachulia. Just kidding. You know, so LeBron, man, he has to be concerned. And, you know, if I were LeBron, all of this talking that he was doing about we need to get, you know, another playmaker, we need to get someone that can, you know, go in while I'm not in, I would be like, we need to go get Melo. I would say that publicly. Could you imagine if LeBron James came out and told the Cleveland Cavaliers through the media, we need to go get Carmelo Anthony? Or even subliminally, he could put a post on Instagram or a tweet with a picture of him and Melo hugging, or an Instagram post of him and Melo hugging, saying, I would love to play with my brother. If he said that, they would instantly trade for Carmelo Anthony. The league would be going crazy. Everyone would hop on the Cavaliers bandwagon. You know, it would be ridiculous. If I were LeBron, that's what I would have done. I would have said, you know what? We need to go get Melo because from Kevin Love's track record right now against the Warriors, we're not going to stand a damn chance. There's no guarantee he's going to be healthy. You know, he's a great freaking player. He's an elite big man. He's a superstar potential player when he's on his own team. You know, he's obviously still a superstar, but when he's on his own team, he's a superstar player. 26 and 13. Let's not forget about that. You know, and he's averaging 21 and 11 as a third option. So imagine if you're the number one option, probably 30 and 15. Okay, because that 26 and 13 in Minnesota was pre-prime Kevin Love. So he's even better than he was then. But at the same time, I don't know how he's going to be able to work against the Golden State Warriors. I don't. And as much as I love Kevin Love, I've defended him since he was doing bad. You guys know this. I got so much flack on those videos for that. Everyone was like, he's not great. He sucks. Now everyone's like, oh, look how good he is again. It's crazy. But I'll tell you guys this. If they swapped Melo, I think they would beat the Golden State Warriors in 6 games. But with Kevin Love, it's going to take 7. It's going to take Kevin Love averaging at least 16, 17, 18 in the finals. Kyrie at least 25. LeBron at least 35. JR at least 10. You know, this team, Kyle Korver's going to have to be in the game. They're going to have to find a way to get Stephen Curry off of the floor. Have LeBron go big. And even then, there's nothing you can do about it because Curry's just going to guard the shooter. If you put LeBron in, have LeBron, Kyle Korver, RJ, Tristan Thompson, and Kevin Love, all shooters around LeBron. Tristan Thompson could hit that mid-range jump shot now. Not too deep, but, you know, a little 10-footer mid-range jump shot. Have that, you know, spread the floor. Curry's still going to guard, like, freaking Kyle Korver because he can't drive to the basket. So you just got to make Curry run, make him tired, you know. Anyway, guys, it's been Steve. I'm out. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Do you think LeBron James should be worried about Kevin Durant? Peace.